Hey guys, this is Haunting Line for Sleeping Geeks, and today, after watching the One Piece episode 632, I was left scratching my head. I didn't know what to think of it. The episode itself was pretty decent. I really enjoyed the parts of the Colosseum and the introduction of Violet, which was done in a really good way. The music it left in my mind was catchy, upbeat, and I loved the Spanish-oriented music. You couldn't ask for anything greater. In my opinion, the One Piece anime suffers from the same flaw. Its pacing. Last week's episode was terrible. We get people like, or characters like Fujitora who look totally badass in the manga, but in the anime, they just look like blind, almost helpless characters. I understand the idea, I understand why the animators are doing the pacing situation, but putting scenes where they just show people's faces reacting to what people are doing gets old after a while. Like, even in the manga, I can still accept people running around or the group running around and pretty much matching each other because that's the One Piece, formula. But in the anime, I'm getting sick and tired of this. Punk Hazard was pretty much enjoyable to a point, but it's the same week felt. I mean, every week it felt like the same thing. We got scenes of Zoro running around, Sanji running around. The running gags were still there and fun, but it felt like the whole arc was, you know, losing itself from what it actually should have been like. The One Piece anime isn't doing justice to the manga, and that myself is the biggest flaw the anime has. If it isn't conveying a better story than the manga, then the anime is doing a really bad job. I'm sorry for my rant, guys. I really do like One Piece, but when you have, when you have arcs like the Fishman arc, the Dressrosa arc, which is looking to be an awesome arc, spoiled by stupid, unnecessary filler, I am gonna talk about it because I don't want to see bullshit like that. I don't want them to show bullshit like that to anyone else. Because at the end of the day, we want to enjoy a pure, unadulterated anime without stupid fucking filler. So please understand that and make this arc into one of the best because it's supposed to be one of the best arcs to come. Now, moving on to the actual relevant parts of the episode, the parts that actually got me generally excited for this arc. We get to see the Doflamingo family, not all of them, just a few. We get introduced to Senor Pink, also known as a pervert, looking really cool. Dellinger, small character, not really know too much about his power levels, but it looks pretty cool. Lauer G, this guy looks really mysterious, really cool. Vase, and probably the best introduction possible for any character, Mr. Diamante. The crowd goes wild when they hear this. I myself am feeling the excitement. It was such a well executed announcement the announcer made. It really left me, wanting more, and I can't wait for the Colosseum fight to begin. We then get to see Ace one more time when Luffy and Frankie are talking to, the generic henchmen. And this was a really, good example of filler. We don't really get to see Ace much in the new world, so this was pretty refreshing to see. And Ace being a really awesome character has a really big importance. His fruit, especially the Nomi, as it's the prize of the Colosseum. So kudos for the animators for showing us Ace and showing a really good animation of him turning into the Nomi, showing that he, Ace represents the Nomi fruit, and Luffy must actually attain it, or someone worthy of the Nomi that Luffy wants to entrust it to. So that was pretty cool. And now this needs no explanation at all. The music was done so well; it left such a memorable sound in my head. The introduction of Violet was probably one of the best introductions of the arc. She she wasn't too much. I wasn't a big fan of Violet in the manga. She seemed pretty cool, a pretty character, not really too fussed. I did enjoy, Sanji actually got hooked up with a main character for once because he, falls short when it comes to love. So it was really nice seeing one of my favorite characters actually moving ahead with his love life because you don't really see One Piece dwelling into the romance, and this was quite refreshing. So I really enjoyed that. But the intro, the music, the dance, it really meshed in so well with Violet, and I really did actually enjoy watching that. It felt so good that it actually made this episode pretty decent. And if you do watch the episode, check out the Colosseum scene and also check out, the introduction of Violet. That's all that you need to watch to make this episode feel like it was worthy of actually being aired. Other than that, the episode still suffers from the same crap that we got last week. It was good, but Violet has left, an impact on my heart. She is beautiful. She does represent Bo Hancock, because she's drawn, or animated in a similar fashion towards her. So that's pretty cool. I approve of this. I wasn't a big Violet fan, but I am now. She looks epically hot. And also, Sanji approves of it too. So, guys, let me know what you thought about this review. This review was kind of a rant because I'm getting sick of the One Piece anime formula. I'm pretty sure you guys are too. And if you are, let me know in the comment section below. Don't get me wrong, One Piece is one of the best animes that I'm watching currently, and I'm really enjoying it, but it has its flaws. So if you enjoy this review, guys, please subscribe to my channel, or please subscribe to Sleeping Geeks, like this video, and wait for awesome content to come up. Also, if you like written reviews, go check out sleepinggeeks.com. It's the home of entertainment.